existing barriers. The importance of intentional branding. Who remembers Turbo Man and Jingle All the Way? I believe the Chew.F.O spaceship product line connects extremely strong components of what kids and parents want, though they struggle to find a toy or activity that connects the family without going out or breaking the bank. Chew.F.O spaceship is the next Turbo Man. Branding boils down to the intentional act of creating connections and associations of things that a consumer knows with things they don't know. Building awareness of what is currently available, an easy bake oven, but putting an entirely new innovative and engaging spin on the current model is definitely building further brand awareness. Kids love cookies. Kids love emulating the actions of adults. Toy cars, shopping carts, brooms, and mops, all pretending to be part of working class society. Kids mimic grown-ups. Kids love emulating the actions of adults. Toy cars, shopping carts, brooms, and mops, all pretending to be part of working class society. Kids mimic grown-ups. The current oven is a proven hit based on what it does, but innovating aspects and overhauling the recipe line to make it taste great and to engage with currently nutritious, conscientious consumers will ensure there is a much broader audience leaning in to learn about the new features of the Chew.F.O Space Chip ReImagined Easy Bake Oven. By partnering with Chew.F.O to co-brand a toy that pairs with a cookie focused on creating an inclusive household treat, the potential to partner in building food-related products is limitless. I say this because I own over 100 formulations for muffins, scones, biscuits, cookies, brownies, and cinnamon rolls that can be redistributed into recipe packs to pair with the Chew.F.O Space Chip Easy Bake Oven. This in turn creates a sense of demand when you intentionally limit your recipe collections as limited edition, creating an element of scarcity that puts pressure on the consumer to feel as if they are missing out if they don't grab a limited release recipe pack for the oven. Adult and kid consumers want options to add upon their collections. Intentionally designing limited release collections geared toward targeted segments can drive demand and eventually indicate trends of color palettes, shapes, etc., and this creates a sense of cohesion. The notion of building around a particular design style can be seen in many aspects throughout life. Building, architecture, interior design, connection through the household, and exterior style. Thoughtful design can translate into very lucrative perpetual branding of CPG products. This creates a strong and loyal customer following with each release, growing their collection. Just as a homeowner grows their home goods and kitchenwares or a builder expands their toolkit, there is a quick psychological tug for the consumer to consider buying a visually appealing item on the shelf, especially if you create a scarcity of that collection. Based on testing out Chew.F.O, I propose to license my exclusive recipe line, pairing my Galactic Snack Mix Kits with the Chew.F.O Space Chip Easy Bake Oven, officially co-branding my line of quality, great tasting baked goods to serve as the dry retail recipe pack components for add-on oven purchases. I will now prove why my idea will be a slam dunk in gaining recognition for Easy Bake Oven to make its way into today's educated consumer households, circumventing current setbacks that reside with the current recipe pack placements. Gluten-free, vegan, edible cookie dough that tastes unlike anything else on the market. It has been tested relentlessly, and we are prepared to make a calculated, well-informed decision of partnering with Hasbro's Easy Bake line based on our market research. There is zero animal byproduct in this dough formula. That is a game changer for being legitimate in the dry ingredient shelf stability arena, with consumer and food manufacturer transparency being a priority. What does that translate to in terms of opening up an entirely new market segment? This paves the way to capture consumers that question if their young child will ingest raw cookie dough, additionally providing a solution for today's complexities of restricted diets and allergies. Co-branding a deliciously tasting product with the oven will not only drive sales for a fun, updated toy. My strongest argument for this toy pitch is that by partnering with Chew.F.O, we have the ability to bring Hasbro, recognized as a toy brand, into the baking aisle by partnering with a CPG retail-ready food brand. This will create an entirely additional new stream of revenue, subsequently giving Hasbro the boost into the CPG baking aisle. Currently, the supplemental recipe packs are found in the toy aisle. There is a massive disconnect between parents justifying purchasing food their child is going to eat when it is packaged and placed next to the Hot Wheels and action figures. Adults are becoming more and more educated in what ingredients are in food, especially when they serve it to their loved ones. These recipe packs that I propose to Hasbro are a home run in terms of taste and viability. Chew.F.O's manufacturing takes place in Boca Raton, Florida. Additionally, through my research, I have become aware that Hasbro has licensed Easy Bake Oven manufacturing rights to Just Play Toy Products, which is located in Boca Raton. Just Play Toy Products is a mere 10-minute drive away from Chew.F.O manufacturing facilities. Based on research of what products have been sold, I'm confident that Chew.F.O's manufacturing facility is equipped to handle the capacity of which Hasbro would need in terms of creating these dry, shelf-stable recipe packs, as current flow-through produces 50 to 70,000 units in an 8-hour shift, depending on the item, with capability to work back-to-back shifts. Investing in the right team is everything. Securing you have a manufacturing process that is in it for the long game is vital to the success of a company. In closing, I was shaped by the social interactions of caring individuals who devoted their time and efforts to the field of child development. If it had not been for these critical interactions, I believe I would not be as passionate about creative arts as I am today. Being able to dream up something and actually execute it, it is an awesome feeling. I say that as I stand in the commercial kitchen, I poured my knowledge, skill set, time, effort, tears, and heart into designing. What's even more empowering is conceptualizing a product that comes from your heart and you know others will enjoy it through the excitement in your voice when you talk about it to someone else. If I get so excited about working it out on paper, I can only imagine what it would be like as a kid to be able to play with it. I hope my submission conveys my unrivaled passion for this project, as it is rooted in the desire to create products that help the well-being of younger generations to come. Based on my testing and visual components, I wish to evoke an authentic sense of wonder and excitement in the reader, because true wonder nowadays isn't as common as it should be. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my submission.